morning, guys. So today we've woken up and it is very misty and moist outside.
No, it's not moist, is it? We don't do moist. It's misty and damp.
Sorry, any word but moist. She hates that word. Anyway, it's also a little bit chilly, so I best get in the van before she shouts at me again.
Yes.
Ooh, bit nippy. We've come into the mountains. We're currently just on the edge of the Sierra de Grazalema range, which is just outside Ronda, and it is a little bit fresh outside.
Perfect.
For those of you who don't know, Sierra means basically mountain range in Spanish, and there's so many sierras or mountains in Spain. In fact, it is the second most mountainous country in Europe.
Yeah, can you believe that? I mean, we were kind of a bit shocked because you kind of think like Switzerland and Norway, you know, really mountainous countries, but Spain is full of mountains all over. I don't know how they sort of judge how it is the most mountainous, if that makes sense. Anyway, yes, we're at the Cueva de Gato, which is a cave area. It translates to the cave of the cat, or the cat cave, which is over there, and there's a river running through, and it's a really nice area.
Yeah, there's several caves located in this sort of mountain range around Ronda that we're hoping to go and check out today. But first, let's roast some chestnuts.
Yes, roasted chestnuts for breakfast. The reason why we're going to have it is because we've got nothing else, and these chestnuts do need using, and they roast so well in the Ridge Monkey. We've done it once before in the van. Basically, you just split a little cross on the flat surface of the chestnut and just throw them all in there on a low power, and they roast really, really nicely. Yeah, we're using this outside cooking gas stove. With this bottle that we've got from back in Slovenia, not from the last trip, from the trip before. Anyways, we're using that. We had this in the house, so we're trying to use it up because we've run out of the little camping gas bottles again for our onboard stove. So that onboard stove isn't working. Now there's a few other things not working in the van. The tap doesn't work. We have no running water. The two lights in the van don't work. The stereo doesn't work, the cigarette lighter doesn't work, none of this electrical panel works.
Basically nothing electrical works in the van. Everything has gone kaput pretty much. It never worked at the best of times really because it's an old van. But now we have an issue with the leisure battery. We have battery in the back, AGM battery which runs the solar. And then we had a leisure battery at the front which was charging up with the split charger, which we now think has stopped working.
So basically that leisure battery, it was working completely fine, and then I guess because we've been like in the house for a couple of weeks over the Christmas period, I don't know, it's gone completely dead. We didn't even realise until this last night actually, and it was on 6 volts. We tried to put the engine on to charge it up, it's just not happening, so it's completely gone.
So we need to organise this. The heating is the main thing because the heating turns a cold tin can van into a cosy home, and as it's the winter and as we're in the mountains it's a little bit chilly, so we definitely need that heater working. But hey ho,
yeah, it makes it more exciting, doesn't it? It makes it more of a challenge in a way to just go back to no heating, no tap, no gas. Well, we've got gas. I've got gas there.
But it's funny though because we have, like we said before, we were in the house for a couple of weeks over the festive period, and you soon get used to what a house brings with it, like unlimited power,
running hot water,
hot showers, heating.
The van right now in the current stage couldn't be further from that. I mean, we're only bringing in, well, because there's no sun, and we're not bringing in hardly any power from that. We're just kind of trying to charge up Nick's laptop now so we, you know, start doing a bit of editing and stuff. Yeah, so it's quite funny really.
Yeah.
Funny-ish.
At least we can laugh about it.
lovely. They are so good. So
good.
after our little chestnut, hot chestnut and third or fourth coffee of the day to warm us up, we are not going to let the leisure battery situation get us down. It is getting brighter out there. We are pulling a little bit of power, so we're going to edit for an hour, and then by then we're going to go and check out these little caves in the area.
So finally the sun has come out, the van's warmed up, we've moved it into the sun, so we're charging up the laptops and everything. What a beautiful location this is. Everything looks so much better when the sun's out.
So yes, this is where the bridge used to be, and as Nick mentioned before, I mean, it looks like a pretty new bridge, but yeah, like it must have got flash floods or something and the bridge just completely collapsed. So this is the way to get across now. Cool looking cave, that's for sure, but we can't go any further. I know this time of the year it's kind of there's a lot of water around, a lot of strong gushing water, so maybe that's why it's all closed off, but it's still quite impressive. Don't know if it's worth getting your feet wet for. Okay.
Yeah, we've seen pictures, and this apparently in the summer is a lovely little oasis, dead calm, dead blue waters, really nice for swimming. But obviously now, not quite as nice. So guys, we're back in the van now, and to be honest, that cave was a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, I think it's nice in the summer. We've seen pictures in the summer, like we said before. And obviously then you can go into the cave and kind of explore it and stuff.
And it's all blue, you know, bright blue water,
yeah,
sunshine on it, yeah, instead of brown, like really churned up water. But not to worry, because we will be back to this area because it's absolutely stunning. But anyway, we're a little bit peckish as we didn't have the biggest of breakfasts.
What, you mean like chestnuts?
Yeah, the chestnuts just don't
that
cut
old
it,
chestnut.
Really. So today, I am preparing the meal. I know it's a New Year's resolution. I've said that I'm going to prepare at least one meal every year, every month, maybe. But Sarah's already prepared dessert.
Yes, I've done banana bread, so at least we know we're going to have something nice to eat in a moment.
Well, I don't know what she's talking about. She's just jealous of my culinary skills. Now, we've got a real treat for you today. Or not.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we haven't been to the supermarket yet at all since coming back to the van. So all we've got in the van is basically sort of dry food and bits and bobs. So we literally had 2 bananas, very black bananas, hence the reason we managed to scrap together with what we had, a bit of flour and stuff. And we had some
festive treats left over.
Some, what are they called?
Walnuts and cranberries.
Left over from Christmas. So we managed to just about make a banana bread. But the main course is going to struggle a little bit.
What we've got for you today, I'll call it a super deluxe pot noodle. So easy, no washing up, really simple.
And let's face it, everybody loves a pot noodle, don't they? Who doesn't like a pot noodle? I mean, we haven't had an actual pot noodle for years because you can't get them. You know, I think they're only in the UK, are they? I mean, you can probably get them other places, but you know.
Anyway, right. Okay, what you need, guys. Okay, first of all, you need these beautiful little red cups. Now, we got these from China. These were fantastic. So if you haven't got these, I'm sure you can find something else. It needs to have a lid. Yeah. Some sort of bowl cup with a lid.
We actually got these, yeah, like Nick says, from China, and they came free with a packet of noodles. So we bought 2.
And they're very well travelled. They've been all around Asia.
We've used them so
everywhere, everywhere in the van.
All around the world with us.
Many countries as we have. Anyway, moving on. So you need yourself a couple of cloves of garlic. 1 red onion we've got. 1 red onion we've got.
I don't know where the red onion is. We have got 1 onion somewhere.
And 1 red onion. Doesn't have to be red, can be any sort of onion.
Doesn't even have to be an onion.
Doesn't even have to be an onion. But yeah, something like that. 1 tin of peas. Now instead of peas you can use sweet corn, beans, chickpeas, anything like that. Anything that sort of doesn't need cooking much, just needs heating up.
Bit of protein.
But also today, something different. We've never tried this before. Can add some this. Soy protein, which does actually look like the chicken that you have in pot noodles, so that'll be fun. That just soaks up all the flavour.
Right, here we go. Ultimate pot noodles.
Deluxe.
Van style, made by Nicholas.
Right, first of all, let's get going. First of all, apply the cup of soup to the cup. Now, it doesn't have to be a mulligatawny, whatever that is. We've had this in the van for I don't know how long.
Forever.
One of those things that just sits at the bottom of the cupboard. Right, first apply the whole sachet to the base of the cup. There we go. Next, apply the garlic and onions to the base of the cup.
Ooh.
Delicately, look at that. And then we've used half an onion here. Oh, look at that. And now, give it a little shake. See that little shake? And then we also apply the soy protein.
Oh, yes.
Here we go. Now this is just something we haven't tried, so we've been a bit experimental for 2020.
This is like the sort of vegan style little pieces of chicken.
Yeah.
But it's
give those a little
not
sprinkle.
You don't usually get much in pot noodles, do you, those chicken bits? So yeah.
Now if you drop them from a height, it gets a bit of air into them. And now we're just going to add a bit more. Let's just get serious. It's looking good. So that's all the main ingredients. Now just going to apply our boiling water to the top of those.
Here's some boiling water he prepared a few seconds ago.
To apply the boiling water to the base. Oh, you need to stir this up quite quick. Get all those flavours circulating. Get some air into it.
Actually smells really good.
Look at that, looking good that. Now, the noodles. This turns a cup of soup into a deluxe pot noodle.
These are these little, I should put some in my hand so I can show you. These are these little pastas. Yes, what you put in soups. You don't want to go OTT, do you, love?
You don't want to, but Sarah normally does. And it's hard to judge how much you put in when you just pour it from the packet. So that's the noodles added. Now we'll just top it up a little bit with water,
right.
Save a little bit of space for the peas, and then we just cover them with these fantastic lids. So while we're waiting for the flavours to all fuse together from the deluxe pot noodle, let's see how Sarah's getting on with her banana bread. Banana, cranberry and walnut bread. How's it going, love?
I think it's all right.
Ooh. This is the magic. Do you notice what she did there? Put a little grill. Oh, well look at that. Isn't that clever?
Very, very, very
clever.
Oh, slightly overcooked, but this outside grill we're using is actually doesn't go as low as the stove in the van, but I think it's all right. Look at that. Tiny bit. It'll still be yummy.
Just the part that is.
That's dessert taken care of.
And Sarah, would you like to remove the lids? Wow. You look at that, guys.
Oh, that looks lovely. Good. And this has been only about 2 minutes actually, but those noodles look like they're cooked, don't they? Right, so now
we need to apply the peas.
I don't know about, I mean, you guys are probably going to think we're so weird with what we eat in this van sometimes. Not all the time, we do have good stuff and weird stuff. But I could just eat these peas straight from the tin. I absolutely love them, especially these little like kind of sweet ones. Oh, they're so good, like little sweet.
Don't hold back with those peas, darling.
Little sweet garden peas, they're delicious. So what do you reckon, 3?
3 for good luck, yeah.
3 for good luck.
3 is the magic number, as they say.
Give it a little swirl, and then I reckon we put the lid back on for just like another minute or so to help warm
Sarah seems to be taking over this vlog.
Sorry.
Yeah, just give them a stir and then put the lid back on for a few minutes. But the beauty is there's no washing up at all. 1 cup of washing up, and you've got just a hot meal. So when you haven't got much stuff, make sure you got this in the van, and then you've just got a hot noodly meal.
And we've always got kind of this sort of thing, haven't we, for sort of emergencies, or just like, it's just something you just keep in the van, isn't it? Look at that, it looks so good.
Look at that.
Oh my God, look at that. This is the best one we have ever had, I reckon, because we've never used these little pieces of sort of soy thing.
Right, all jokes aside, no more messing about. It is a really nice meal, a really good snack to have when you haven't got many ingredients. We're not going to do a taste test, because we've tasted it before and we know it's good.
I might just have a little taste.
Don't burn your mouth.
Oh, that is actually really, really good.
Anyway, yeah, we need to have this, and then we need to get to higher ground because we've literally got no internet down here. We're really struggling for internet, and Sarah needs to keep in contact with her sister.
Yes, my sister lives out in Australia, and as you guys probably know, the horrendous fires that Australia have had over the last, well,
months or more,
a couple of months, all over New Year. And still it's quite a bad situation there, and you know, we just want to like send our love and our sort of thoughts,
prayers,
and hope
thoughts
and everything else to any of you guys out there, our Australian people who have been affected by the fires, or you know, anyone that's, you know, it's just terrible. I mean, all the wildlife.
So sad, all the wildlife, people's loss of homes, firefighters and people have lost their lives.
It's absolutely devastating. It really, really is. And
very sad.
Yeah.
And where we travelled in Australia for a couple of years, so we do have it is very close to our heart.
Yeah.
We have friends and family over there, and areas that have been affected, New South Wales, Southern Australia, Victoria, predominantly been affected. That is where we've travelled a lot.
Really well, so. And
it's just horrible. It's heartbreaking when you see on the pictures on the news.
Yeah.
So our thoughts, prayers, and sending our love out.
Hope for rain really soon.
Pray for rain.
Anyways, we should have our deluxe pot noodles and our banana bread for our little lunch before continuing, getting out of this valley and getting back up into the mountains.
Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that like button below.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do, and keep the comments coming because we absolutely love to hear from you.
And we'll see you in the next video.